It's Monday morning. I hope everyone's doing great today. Today, I want to talk to you all about a tip that I received. Um, all right, so I accepted a trip um, that sent me to the airport to pick someone up. Okay, when I picked the individual up, um, it was a 15-minute ride to drop them off to their destination. Um, the trip was along the way. Me and the person conversated, you know, briefly and things of that nature. So when we get there to drop the young lady off at her destination, she said, "Hey, I just tipped you $50," and showed it to me on the phone. She said, "Yeah, I just tipped you $50. Your vehicle was nice and clean. You know, inside and outside. The ride was very pleasant, and you had great conversation. You're a very friendly person." So I said, "Thank you very much, ma'am. I really do appreciate that." Okay, I commenced to driving. So I get a notification that I was tipped $36. So I said, wait a minute. Now the lady just showed me that she sent me $50, but Lyft sent me 36. Now, this has happened before in the past. And I made a mention to it about it in a video, but I also reach out to customer service, okay? Because I wanted an explanation on why is it that I'm not getting the tips that's being sent to me, right? So, then they gave me a bunch of runaround, okay? So I was like, I was furious because this particular day that I was driving, when I picked the young lady up from the airport, and she gave me the $50 tip. It was a day that it wasn't good. So yeah, that $50 tip would have would have did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It would have added to what little bit of money that I had made that day. So for her to tip me $50 and for them to only give me $36, that is just unheard of. That is it's just ridiculous because I'm out here driving. I'm not doing anything to harm anyone. Um, I'm just being an independent contractor, and they're already getting fees from the trip. They're taking a percentage of each trip that I make to the tune of probably 70% in their favor. Yes, Lyft keeps at least 70% of your earnings off of each trip that you take. And I'm sitting here driving for the little measly 30% or 40, 35% or whatever it is that we receive on our end. And here it is, I get a tip of $50, which is very rare in my area, in the city or state that I'm driving in. It's very rare. And then I only get $36 sent to me from Lyft. That's and see, a lot of times when drivers that have YouTube channels leave videos such as this one right here, where they're saying that Lyft is stealing the tips, Uber is stealing the tips from the drivers, a lot of times you all overlook it because you go straight to the videos where these people are talking about how much money they're making a week. Hey, I'm making $2,000 a week. I'm driving a Tesla and I'm making $3,200 a week. Things of that nature. You go to those channels, the channels where they got all of the links to sign up to Lyft and Uber in, because they want you to sign up through their link and things of that nature for potentially a referral bonus. You overlook drivers complaining because, again, these channels that you run into, they tell you, hey, if you see any rideshare videos, If you see in the video somebody left about Uber or Lyft talking about, hey, uh, they complaining about this or complaining about that, there's probably something that they're not doing. They want something for nothing. They're not putting in the effort. Y'all go past the videos that the people leave saying that Uber is stealing tips, Lyft is stealing tips, because you've been brainwashed. Drivers don't have no reason to make videos and tell you lies about the things that's happening to them. If someone takes their time and leave a video, they're leaving a video to tell you what their experience is on the platform or was on the platform. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, but it's not believed depending on the level, the amount of subscribers that you have, the video views that you have. So if you are a person that's get on there, that's to tell your story about your experience on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, and you leave that video, you barely gonna get any views. No one's gonna comment. You'll probably get one like, maybe not, no likes. When people see that, they're not gonna look at the video because they don't want to hear the truth. Drivers that's leaving videos about these companies stealing tips from them, it's 100% true. Now, this young lady tipped me $50 and showed me that she tipped me $50. I get a notification from Lyft that I got a $36 tip. They took $14 from me. Why? There's no reason why. Just pure greed. Now, you remember, I'm the one that's doing the driving. And the tip that you're supposed to receive, supposed to be your tip. They're already taking money from you. So why would they take a percentage of the tip? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But this is the way that these systems are designed to take. Their goal is to make sure that they accomplish their bottom line at the end of the year. No matter who they got to steal from, no matter how they got to manipulate the drivers, or no matter how much money they're going to charge the riders at times, they're going to make sure that they get their bottom line so that they can have some form of profit at the end of the year. You got so here on 2/14/2024, drivers are trying to band together for a protest and the app shutdown. Lyft and Uber drivers are trying to band together for a protest and app shutdown. And a lot of Uber and Lyft drivers with rideshare channels are calling upon the drivers, other drivers, and the public, as well as riders, to join in and shut the apps off so that we could potentially get some type of leadway as drivers so they can be fair with us, right? You know, we got to do all types of stuff. The drivers have to go through all types of stuff to try to have some type of say so or get some or come to some type of agreement so that we can be compensated correctly. You know, and it's amazing the things that you have to go through. You know what I'm saying? For them to be taking tips from the drivers, it's just ridiculous. How much more do they want to take from us? You know what I'm saying? I had a guy leave me a comment the other day on a video that I dropped last week. And he said something about, yeah, well, I used to drive for Lyft and Uber. And, you know, although they're not right, it's not long term. And he said a few other things. So I said to myself, although they're not right, but it's not long term. So because it's not long term, you're supposed to accept the way that they treat you. You're supposed to accept that they're charging you fees out of the yin yang to the tune of where they're taking them near 70% of the driver's earnings. Because it's not long term, is it right that they take a portion of the driver's tips? Listen, they made us independent contractors. They forced you into being an entrepreneur. A lot of people go out there and drive being independent contractors and won't even set up a business and run it like a business. They'll just keep driving. It's something quick for them to make them some extra money off of. You know what I'm saying? The money that you make, you're not going to do anything but pay a bill off of it. Pay a bill if you're lucky enough to do that. And recuperate your gas money back. And keep up the wear and tear of your vehicle. No one is profiting off of Uber. Even these people that say they're making all this money, hey, I made $150,000 this year. They're telling you what they want you to know. They're not telling you the real truth. They're going to make everything seem as if it's A-OK on the end. Now, as I've stated in many of my videos, there is, in that computer algorithm, there's hotspots everywhere. And there is groups of drivers that's benefiting from being lucky enough to be drivers in those hotspots. These are the drivers that's getting all of the bonuses. I don't care what city or state it is. Wherever Uber and Lyft is allowed to operate, there's hotspots all over the map in every city or state. And for every group of drivers, let's say for every 5 drivers that's benefiting from a hotspot and that's making pretty good money on a weekly basis and a monthly basis, there's 25 to 50 that's not, because there's so many parts of the map that the hotspots is not in, that's not in hotspots. And you just barely getting by. You're working for less than minimum wage. But because there's so many drivers that's in groups that's driving in certain hotspots that's saying that they are making money and showing that they are making money, it gives them, it gives Lyft and Uber the right to say that there's drivers making money hand over fist. They creating apps and all types of bull crap to show the top earners in the city or state, whichever city or state it is. You got these guys with these rideshare channels that's helping Lyft and Uber by pushing their links and promoting their agendas on their channel that will actually use these apps that's been created by people that have worked in the Lyft and Uber corporation in helping them develop and run their companies. These people created these apps that you have to pay for to use them to show the top earners in every city or state. All of these companies that's being utilized within the Lyft and the rideshare community, these apps that's being created, they're being created by people that have worked for Lyft or Uber at one time. So they help them develop these companies and secure territories and all types of stuff like that. So who can you trust? Listen, the bottom line is that the drivers are the doormats. They're going to walk on us constantly. They're going to steal from us. Now, I received a $50 tip. The lady showed me on the phone. Lyft sent me $36 of the tip. They took 14. I reached out to customer service through a message portal that's part of the app. They got back to me in 5 minutes or whatever, and they completely could not answer why is it that I received a $50 tip but only got 36. They gave me the complete runaround as they done the first time, and it's completely ridiculous. Could not give. I asked them. I said, "Please explain to me why is it that I only received $36 of the tip? Where the $14 came from? Why? Why did they take $14?" Them people kept dancing around. Then they was trying to rush me out of the conversation. Well, if this is all, um, um, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end the conversation and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This is how the customer service do the drivers. Now you're not calling anyone. You got the message through the message board, message the portion of the app, which is a messaging portal, and just hope that someone gets on there in 5 to 10 minutes, or you'll be sitting there waiting. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to leave this video today talking about that to let you new and future Lyft drivers understand that they're going to take your tips. They're going to take a portion of your tips. No matter what it is, they're going to take it. So I'm just giving you the things that you need to understand. This is what you're going to run into as you become a new and future Lyft driver. You're going to run into these things. Here on my channel at Rideshare Real Talk, I talk to you about the realities of actually being a Lyft driver. What's going to happen inside of the vehicle with you and the passenger, what types of interactions and things of that nature. I give you tips and I show you how to navigate through. I give you tips to help you through certain situations, to help you navigate through all this while you're driving in the vehicle. I'm not going to tell you how much money that I'm making and you can do it, and I'm not going to offer you a strategy that I use in my area that might work for me in making money, but it might not work for you because everybody's results going to be different based off of demand for riders. So I just try to give you all the real over here. All right. So you new and future Lyft drivers, understand that they're going to take a percentage of your tips as well as the percentage that they take from every trip that you make. And that's going to be around 65 to 70%. Hey, I would like to say to everyone out there that haven't subscribed to my channel to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop for my latest videos and my lives when I go live again. I would like to say to all of my subscribers, to all of you all that has been supporting my channel and leaving me words of encouragement in my comments, I greatly appreciate you all. My channel is if it hasn't already reached 1,000 subscribers, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and it I couldn't have did it without people that really enjoy my content. So I want to thank you all. Okay, and let's get another 1,000. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna work hard so we can get another 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna try to provide you all with the best content that I can, and I'm gonna be a human, and we can talk about life. We can do whatever. If anything you want to talk to me about, you leave me, drop me a line in the comments, and if you have a way for me to reach you or something, we can talk about it. I'm open. Okay. I would like to say, find somebody to love today, even if you don't care for them. Use that negative energy of disliking them to do something to better yourself. It'll make you feel better. I fully support the striking and protesting efforts of Lyft and Uber drivers and gig workers from city to city and state to state. I fully commend you all for your unselfish approach to fight for change. Hey, if we don't get any change, I still stand with you 100%. On 2/14/2024, there will be a Lyft and Uber driver protest and app shutdown. I would like to ask all you riders and drivers that to join in so we can get some type of change for the drivers. Okay? I love you all, and I hope you love me back. I hope the differences in our opinions don't change the love that we have for one another. And if it does, then and you should decide to stop loving me, I'm still going to love you anyway. Until my next video, let's get this bread, baby.